Hey, what is going on everyone? It is me, Mr. Mario, and if you are looking at this video right now, right as it's coming out and whatnot, and you turn on your Xbox One, you might see a screen like this. Well, don't worry, just sit there for a few minutes, let it do its thing, and what it's doing right now is it is updating your current Xbox One dashboard. If you want to know what all is in it, which I'm assuming why you clicked the video, thank you very much for that, I'm going to show you. This update does have a lot of under the hood tweaks and whatnot, and I'll show you how to access them and everything, and there's even more that I might not be able to cover on here, but I can say that this update is actually quite good, and this is one of the better ones that Microsoft is putting out. So let's go ahead and jump to this update. Now, once your update is finished running and it boots to the dashboard for the first time, you might be asking, okay, what's the deal with this update? Everything looks the same. Why are you saying this is good? Well, first off, go ahead and look around. Yes, everything looks the same, but thanks to some tweaks here and there, mostly under the hood, everything is running smoother. You are going to notice this when running in the dashboard, but let's look at our Friends tab as well. If you look at it, look at this. Everything is fragmented here. Yes, you can see all of your friends, and now your favorites are added in, so you could add in some of your favorite friends and put them on there. You could also separate your followers. Everything just looks better, and finally, recent players is available. They've also separated your feed out as its own little fragment to the right side of the screen that you have to go over. You could find someone a lot easier on here and just access everything much better than before. Also, if you go down to your profile, you're going to notice a few things. One of the main but little things they did is now where it says appearing online, there is a drop-down menu for that, and I feel like they changed up a few other things there. Not a huge exciting thing, but hey, you know what? It's a little bit of change, and I think it looks nice. And I'm going to come back to this as well because there's another thing that they've added into profiles. Now, let's sit here in the main dashboard a little bit and look at something. Look at your profile on the left. As you can see in the corner now, it cycles between friends, favorites, and who is broadcasting. The broadcasting feature will not be useful for another few days because this is going to be for Twitch. Twitch has to update their application, which will allow you to finally broadcast off the Xbox One, but that should be on March 11th when Titanfall comes out. Now, if you go over to your settings and go over to system, you'll notice something called update controller. You can actually hook up your controller and push a firmware update out to it, which I highly recommend, and from what I've seen, this is mostly for Titanfall and whatnot, and it's supposed to change up, you know, how responsive the controller is and everything, so all it can do is benefit your controller. If you have multiple controllers, they make that very easy as well because they ask you if you'd like to update another controller on the spot once one controller is finished updating. This also allows for more useful headsets and such, so you can use more first-party headsets, more third-party headsets, and it changes up a lot of other things as well. One big thing that I actually don't show on here because I don't utilize this, but for the live TV application, you can now use better volume up and down adjustments. So you can just say volume up 6, volume down 4, whatever you want to, as opposed to repeatedly saying volume up, volume up, volume down, volume down. That's all you really need to do. Speaking of audio as well, SPDIF now supports 5.1 Dolby Digital. HDMI output also supports stereo uncompressed, 5.1 uncompressed, 7.1 uncompressed, or 5.1 Dolby Digital Live or 5.1 DTS. In short, this thing is home theater ready now. Finally, the thing that people have been asking for a while on this. Now, another nice fix and adjustment on here is now parties are better. They are fixed up. When you go into a party chat is now enabled by default. You can actually join and invite people much easier than you could before, and I questioned if it even existed, but you can do it a lot easier now. You can do cross-title chat as well, and you can see what everyone is doing in your party. So parties are pretty much like how they once were on the Xbox 360, so that has thankfully been fixed up. Now, you might be thinking what I mentioned with profiles before, and you might be asking, Mario, what are you talking about? Well, I'll go ahead and show you. If you go to your profile, you can go over to Set Gamer Pick, and there are now, from what I see, 54 new gamer picks, all new gamer picks that you can pick out. So, in case you don't want to use your avatar, but you're kind of tired of the gamer picks that are available, there are a bunch of new ones available. So, I would highly recommend going through there and checking one out. Personally, for myself, I still like using my avatar. Now, in case you don't have this update, don't worry, it's going to hit everyone tomorrow on March 6th, but if you still want it early, what you can do is go to your settings, go over to power and startup, and for your power options from there, you want to enable instant on as opposed to energy saving. What I did, I turned my system on to instant on, turned it off, and about an hour later, I was hit with the update. So you can try that and see if it works for you. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and link down to Major Nelson's blog, which will have all of the information available. I just want to highlight the important things and the things that people would be excited about. The most exciting thing with this is that now you can broadcast. However, it's not going to be completely official until March 11th, which, as I said, is when Titanfall comes out, but Twitch is going to be releasing their updated Xbox One application, which will allow you to start broadcasting directly from the Xbox One. Something that we've been missing for the past few months. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for all the support, and I hope I've helped you all out when it comes to these Xbox One updates.